Okay. Let's do new stuff here. We'll do low level. I really wish this game would keep audio going in the background. Sadly, it does not. It does if I click. Well, for a second, it did. If I click on OBS. All right, it looks like levels are good, so that's all that matters there. Yeah. All right. So I'm probably going to go through and do the challenge journals for her. I haven't played this character since I played through the tutorial, so she's basically just been sitting here waiting. Oh, when did I set the crosshairs to be crosshair? This is a kind of a neat feature. Let me real quick here. Let's let's look real quick and let me bring the volume down on that so that I can hear myself think a little. That's probably good. Okay. So, yeah, this is my first visit to Kingsmouth, apparently.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a powwow before you go shooting for trouble. Illuminati may have legacy on Solomon Island, but you folks gave that up for the high life and the low road. Sure, you can be divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. If I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth town. Follow that main road.
All right, that's enough. If I remember, I think I may have. Yeah, she's not the character I was using for the tutorial, is she? Because I played through all the way to, well, let me check real quick. Let's pick that up. You can install mods in this game pretty easily. It will let you do that. Let's look real quick. I want to keep that window up. You can install mods in this. And I've got one that you just saw where it shows you where your legends are, that you can pick those up for XP. And also, you can read them. There are a ton of things to read in there. Let's look here. I want to check the last Secret World video that I made. Which character did I play with that video? Because I probably want to play the same character that I played last time that I did this stream. That's interesting. I can't watch. Alright. I'm getting a network error when I try to do that. But yeah, it was... I'm almost certain it was the other character. Right now it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I'm doing things. Beginning of this, oh, you can hear me talking some more. Hat now, Velcro running shoes. Yeah, it was. Don't think it was TM that I played. So let me log out of RM and I'll switch to TM. Not that it's super important, but let's go ahead and do that. Come back to, there we go. Yeah, she hasn't even done anything in here yet. So let's F10. Go back to character select. I put her in a special outfit. I wish it would stop putting this up every single time I log in. And I already claimed that on a different character. Alright, let's
Next foot forward, what?
okay, so I was talking about you can do mods in this game, and it's quite happy to let you do that. It's pretty easy to install them. The ones that I have going, I have this one to show you where, called Lorehound. Boo builds, mainly for outfits, and then I have Boo Sprint. This one shows you your power distribution. It's under in. If we go here, your anima allocation unlocks at level 20, which I'm not yet. Man, I gotta... There we go. Let's get that. Make sure that's good. And here's me, and there we go. Okay. Get that balanced a little better for my own sake. Do I have? I do have some points to spend, don't I? I'm probably going to go through this top one first. Let's get into playing first. These just give us shards now. Those were an anniversary item. And I've got some stuff to sell off. All right, so when you're improving your gear, you want to do. That's interesting. Where is that? I'll go get that in a minute. When you're improving your gear, you want to use like items with like items. This character is blades and elemental, so I'm going to sell off this pistol. I don't need that. I'm going to sell off the shotgun. I don't need it either. I'll hang on to that. I'll hang on to the fireworks. And let's close the vendor window. And I will upgrade my neck piece here with that symbol. Put it back on. There's a guy with the mankini. You will see that frequently. You see all kinds of stuff in this game. Alright, let's head back. Oh, goodness. Get off of there. I have put a lot of little markers and stuff on my map just for my own benefit. The yes and no is... I don't know why. I just have a bad habit of getting turned around in Agartha. And I'll come out of someplace like one of these vendors and start running the wrong way, and I'll see myself heading towards no, and that tells me that I need to turn back around and go towards yes. There is stuff over there. Where is that? There's stuff over there at the no side, but it's all stuff that isn't the way to the gateways and hubs. I do recommend the mission tracker, the Lorehound. Some of these mods do make the game quite a bit more enjoyable. It's just nice to have something point you towards those legends. And the mission tracker especially, there's some items that it's just much easier to deal with when you don't have to go hunting around. There's one quest in particular in the in-game that it can take you all day to find this little item that you have to search through an entire camp for. And it's nice to have a little radar beep go off and tell you where it is when you get near it, instead of having to search for this tiny little speck of yellow. And if you want to turn it off to play without it, it's real easy to do that too. Somehow she missed that. I mean, I say she. I mean me playing as her. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and repeat this quest just for the XP. I'm going to skip the cutscene because I've seen it a lot. But yeah, I could use the practice. And I think I need to move Spirit Blade. No, it's good there. It's on my middle click. If you make a blade character, you really want to use Spirit Blade. You need that to be active as often as possible. So you just are always activating it, because it makes all of your other abilities better. Let's see here. Can I buy that yet? I need 10 for that. I'll probably get Soothing Spring next, but it also needs 10, so that I can have more healing. Passive skills. What have I got? 17 points. I've mentioned before, there's a school of thought that says go down and get all of these, and if you played the old game, get all of them on all the pages, because it'll make you a monster basically. That's the one for Dancing Blade. Yeah, so I'm gonna I'm gonna follow this across. That's for... And see, that one I don't use hone. I've started working with blades and elemental on my main character, but I haven't used hone that much. Okay, let's blow them up, and then we'll do that. And that tells me my blade was forged. And I forgot again to use Spirit Blade, because I'm bad at that. I'll get better at it. Okay, I need another set of zombies to kill. Oh, I don't have it. I don't have a lot of abilities yet. I should level her up and do that. Okay, next thing is jump on a car. Okay. Up to 9 AP. It's gonna take some getting used to. Will these guys aggro? Wow. I mean, I'm not that high level. I'm level, what, 6? Did I just go up to 7? Yeah, I'm still level 6, and these guys don't aggro? It seems almost like overkill. Just gonna stand in this fire and let it hurt me. Half-eaten corpses. There's one over here we can get. Bring it on, Schmicky. I ain't scared of you. Alright, here we go. Of course, while we're here, we'll grab bullets for Andy. Pick up the ammo. I'm gonna have to buy some faster sprints. Only got 1,000 marks of favor right now. We got a whole bunch more from doing quests here in Kingsmouth. Auto sprint mod is... I don't know how I did it. I played all the way through the entire game modless. At least through all of the story. And I should not have done that, frankly. It just... not my best idea. I should have gotten at least the auto sprint mod. Just so that you're not having to constantly manually switch sprinting. Okay, so where am I at my challenge journal now? I've got 1 and 1. I got item empowerments. Let's go ahead and stick that up there. Stick that in there in the symbol. Put this back on. If you're new to this game, what I just did is I put my luminous chain that I'm wearing over here, and then I used another one to improve it. And you'll do that, and you'll level your gear up to level 20. Then you'll take another piece of gear and level it up to 20. Then you'll combine them. Alright, so now let's head down to Norma. Can I just, nope. I do not have that animal well yet. Once you've discovered an animal well on the map, you can teleport to that well, and it costs you anima shards to do that. he's dead. Okay. These guys will aggro on me. Oh, let's go ahead and do this.
Visual tracking initiated.
So, if you look, you can turn off this visual tracking where it does these blue hexagons if you want to make it a little less, less easy mode. See these blood spatters on the ground, we're going to follow those. And I'm also going to grab so I can keep up with Discord on the other screen here. So many things going on all the time. All right, TM. Let's follow these not footprints, follow this blood trail.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Continue following the blood trail through the Wispwood. I am not going to do the... yeah, I am, because I want this champion here. I'm probably not going to go chase after the wisps. Come on, get over here. I hate when it's hard to tell where they are. This, there's a lore over here that I don't have this lore on my main yet, because I just haven't gone up there to get it. I say lore, they call it legends in this. They used to be called lores. Oh, all right. I just figure out how to do it with my Lobi. There we go. I'm gonna have to come back and do that with LM later. Larry doesn't have that. Okay, where was I with the blood trail? It was over here, right? Yeah, let's keep following that. I'm not gonna bother trying to chase down 5 wisps. If they want to come to me, I'll fight them. But we got what? 2 of them. Yeah, I just can't be bothered. Where's the Wendigo? There he is.
Visual tracking initiated. Visual tracking
It
initiated.
stuns you like that. Maybe I can be bothered. It stuns you like that when you fight him. Even though you're thinking, man, he ran off fast. If you've got Sprint 5 on your high level character and you're just doing quests to get marks of favor, you will one-shot him, and he will not be as fast as you, which changes the dynamic a little bit. So they have to have it stun you in order to keep you from just breaking the mission. Okay, so okay, I guess we're gonna fight now. We didn't have to. You could have just left me alone. I wouldn't have chased you. Okay. Is it another one? What is this, the Black Forest? Since when do wisps act like this? Oh, I'll bet it spawned a new one. Okay. There's another area called the Black Goat Woods, I think. Where you run into a cob, these bug creatures. And man, they used to be terrible. They would just... You would get one of them and end up with the whole area just attacking you as soon as they'd hear you get in a fight with one of them, and a dozen more would show up. Take care of that rare there. That's not the rare? Where's the rare? Oh, there you are. Alright. That's a big area effect. It's nice going through this area, the new character, where everything hasn't already been done. Gosh, where's... Okay. That's the one I want to do. Where's the blood trail? I seem to have wandered off a bit. Just a little. Is that wisp attacking me? Really? We're gonna do this? Alright. We'll do this. Okay. Okay, now the blood trail is there. I'm gonna try and just run past. Can we just not do this? I just want to follow this blood trail. Looks like I might have to fight this too. It's real weird not having an elite ability to use. It's also weird that I broke this on myself and turned off the visual tracking by accident. Oh, it's back on. There we go. Ah, okay, I just needed to come back to the mess there. This one, I think he leaves traps behind when you get to a certain point, or is that might be one of the other Wendigos. There are a few of these missions where you track Wendigos, and sometimes they leave traps for you to step in. Oh, there he is. There's that. That's good. We're in a safe place here now. Let's sort those. Let's go ahead and upgrade that again. We'll upgrade that again. I went up 2 levels. Wow. Shoot fireworks. I really want to change that reticle too. I don't like this giant circle. It's pretty ridiculous. I think once I get over to Norma, I'm gonna change that. So it just popped up. I just found this animal well right here. So now if I want to, I can teleport here. So I need to do the quest for her. Real quick, I'm going to do this. Go to menu. Go to achievements and legends. And see I've got all of these exclamation points showing that I've got new stuff. These are your achievements for different things. If we go to legends, fog. You can read these. There is so much stuff in here to read. It's just pages and pages. And it's all optional, but it's also all really excellent. Before I do that, let's also look at this alt. I should have just F10. We'll do interface options. Targeting crosshair type. I do not want default. Let's try usually I use dot. Let's try, what's diamond look like? Can I see it before I... That's still pretty awful. It's probably somebody's favorite. Use whichever one you like the best. So, if you don't like the targeting reticle being in the middle, you can use the over the shoulder. I'm going to set it to dot. There we go. This is tiny dot. That's all I need. Alright, Norma. Recommended level 7. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this.
Yeah. You'd think these wet bits would just fizzle on the bonfire, but no. They sparkle like kindling wood. That's heartening. Geez, what a mess. Good thing I'm not particular. Now I'm used to getting my hands dirty. Fish guts, childbirth, sutures, the dead. Yeah, maybe I was born for this work.
Yeah, Norma's hardcore, man. Alright, so, skipping the cutscenes. If you want to play the game, you should play the game. Watch the cutscenes. I have seen them several times. Like that the goal is go to the back of the house. I'm going to ignore Father Appleby. I just see him up on my map up there. I wonder... I'm wondering if there's a way I can get my notification for that Spirit Blade to be up higher. Like you get the audio notification when your Spirit Blade is forged, but the Spirit Blade ability, you just have to like watch your hotbar. Maybe it's just more coming from over here. It'd be nice when I get an elemental AoE ability. Something ranged. I guess it could be a sword one too, but I don't know that sword has a ranged AoE. Alright, let's pick up some body parts. You can also turn off this, if you don't like it, you can turn off this bright yellow highlighting. It does make it considerably easier to find things. But if you're into the immersion thing, you can turn off all of this stuff, and most of the interface can be disabled if you would prefer to play it in a more immersive fashion. Now I'm level 7. Alright, so now we need to kill different types of zombies to throw them on the fire for. Let's run over here.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
think the undead excavators count towards... Maybe they don't. I was hoping that they counted towards my, so I could do both missions at the same time. Oh, they do. There we go. I need 3 more undead excavators here. Something that I don't have in my build right now, I don't have a single target power ability. When you're making an AoE build in this game, you do, if you can, you want to save one of your slots to be something that's kind of heavy hitting towards just a single target. That way, when you clear out a whole group of trash and you have the one thing that just won't die, you're not stuck using an AoE attack on it. You have something to hit it with. Like this guy right here. I don't have it. I've got my elemental attack that's a single target, but it's not that great. So once I get one, I'll replace that with a heavier ability. Let's see. Are you a cultist? You are a cultist. Like, see, since there's just one of these guys, I'm just going to keep blasting that. Okay. Run this way. I'm up to 4,000 marks of favor. What did I do? I'll have to look. Those guys are slow. Are you guys gonna be my wet zombies? You are. Drowned mariners. Man, the old game they had the same quest, but like there was a drowned mariner in the area. Like you had to go hunting for him. It was real weird. Like that they gave you this quest and then nothing to fulfill it with. Now they've got plenty of drowned mariners. Let's look real quick here. Oh, okay, so I've done all 3 of those. I just got to do 2 more main missions, one of which I'm working on. Now, this is a thing that I'm not a huge fan of, especially early in the game, is when you look at your challenge journal. I've already done this, this, and this, but in a minute, after I finish my main challenges, then I'll get a whole other set to unlock that you can do. And it kind of discourages you from doing missions. Like right now, I kind of don't want to do any other side missions because they're not going to count towards this. My recommendation here is don't worry about it. Just do whatever missions you want to do, especially early in the game. There are plenty of them. So just do whatever missions seem fun. Real quick also, let's look up here. I would like to look at Shift P. Sprints. We've got 1. That's my fastest sprint that I've got right now. Costs 2,500 to, there we go, let's do that. The first thing you're going to do with your marks of favor is absolutely buy faster sprints. Running faster makes everything happen faster. Kind of these fast zombies, slow and dry zombies. Okay. Already did fast and drive on zombies. Do you mind dying terribly? Just hear one. Where is it? There's another. How slow are you? You don't seem that slow. It's not a slow. These guys don't seem slow. Okay, they just don't. They're camouflaged, but they're not slow. Alright, let's go back to normal. There's some more body parts on the fire. I need to examine some cultist fires over here. Here's one. Can I look at this? Don't attack me yet. Alright, now you can attack. Would have been a shame to take that guy down before I needed the body parts. I can probably afford to get a couple more abilities, huh? We'll do that. Let's move up to where nothing's gonna spawn on me. I'm not gonna jump down this ravine over there. Yeah, there's a cave underneath where that, if you see the quest on the map over there. Okay, let's hit N here. Now I can get Soothing Spring. Yeah, that's more important. I'm gonna put that on E. That's gonna allow me to heal myself if I need to. If my automatic healing isn't getting it done. Let's go to passives. Notice I've up to this point been ignoring my elemental. I should not have done that. I should have unlocked that one a while ago. That makes it so that I auto heal automatically every time I use a heat ability. I believe I'm gonna be taking... Yeah, I'm gonna be taking the bottom path here. So when I start looking at passives, I want to make sure that my passives match up to these. Okay, let's see here. Okay, but being able to heal is going to be a nice thing. Okay, I don't want to do that quest yet, because I'm going to... That quest, you pick up an idol, and stuff chases you down to get it back. So I don't want to do that yet. Still killing cultists for body parts. Okay. Here's one. It's just... Sometimes when you're fighting things, they'll drop a legend for you about whatever type of thing they are. I need one more. Let's go this way. Oh look, I seem to have attracted a group. bunch of heals. Is it you? Looks like it's you. Yeah. Light the cultist fires to complete
Special
the ritual.
assignment
Okay.
received. Initializing.
Oh, good. Reanimated warriors. You see, this side quest that I'm going to do, taking down these reanimated warriors, is not going to count towards my mission journal now. I'll still get XP, and I'll still get a reward, so it's not... Like, when you look at this, you want to try and fill these out in each sort of session to make sure that you're getting all of your marks of favor that you can get. But man, you know, don't let it ruin your fun. If you're like, oh, I didn't need to do any more side quests, or I didn't need to do any more item empowerments, you know, don't let it stop you. There may be a point in the middle of your level progression where there might be a little bit of validity to thinking that way a little bit when the quests are longer and you've got things on cooldown, but you know, whatever. It's not like you're gonna run out of quests. There are lots of them. I shouldn't really have lit that fire, to be honest. It's not gonna like summon monsters or anything, but it may go out before I get the other ones lit. Let's give it a shot here. Where's the third one? I think there are only 3. Yeah, this one went out. And I'm seeing there's a legend nearby. Up there. We'll get that in a minute. Alright, cult leader spawns over there. It's gonna keep shooting at you from far away. Alright, there's the end of that quest. My next part of the story is to check on Norma. Can I ignore you guys? Can I get away? No? Nope. Well, you guys can attack all the way up there. Okay, let's come back down. Out of range. I need one more reanimated warrior. Could have sworn I'd taken down all 4 of those that I needed. Here's one. Can I pull just you? I can. That was easy. Okay, so next thing I want to do, my next story mission thing is I need to check in on Norma, but I'm not gonna progress the story right now. Instead, I'm gonna come over here. Back to the sheriff's station. It's a microphone cable there. Now, what I could do is I could do a mission for either Sheriff Bannerman in here or for Deputy Andy up there in order to get my last one of these. But instead of that, what I'm going to do is run down to this area here. And I think... So I've got these 2 side missions that I can pick up. Those are recommended level 9. I'll pick it up anyway. Always remember to check, see if there's something you have to pick up off the ground after you take a mission. Okay, so I'm not going to complete these missions yet. All those zombies are going to die when they hit the church. What's your first mission you got? Recommended level 11. I'm not going to do that. This guy's important at some point. Okay, so I don't want to do those. Okay, so the two quests I was thinking about picking up are a little higher level than what I ought to do. So I am going to do a quest for Andy real quick. What's up, super zombies? I don't know what was going on. Those guys just didn't want to die. Guess they tried dying once. Came back, decided not to do it again. Let's see what we got. Andy's still got Elm Street Blues that I could run. She's still got Horror Show. She doesn't have Supply Run yet. You know what? Maybe I should just go check on Norma real quick. Let's do that. So I'm gonna, as soon as I finish whatever I'm doing for her, I can run and pick up these finish those two side quests real quick. And they will count towards my thing. No, I think I just leveled too.
Well now, I'm not much fit for entertaining, but I reckon you ain't much in the mood for hospitality either.
Have
am
you
I
seen
right?
how I'm dressed, Norma? I
Oh.
am super in the mood
Not
for
a big
hospitality.
talker, eh? I'm used to that from a surly husband. And
All right. Investigate the Lady Margaret. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Elm Street Blues real quick. Just waste a couple 100 anima shards. Eventually they're so plentiful that it barely matters, but you don't want to get super teleport happy early in the game.
Namaste.
Okay, Elm Street Blues is going to be faster, so that's the one I'm gonna repeat. Alright, let's come over this way. And I would like to go out over here. How many was that? 4? You got another gang of them over here. Alright. Now I go to this northern barricade. Oh, I left one. Very important, once you get up to where you're high level, is you gotta help people with this quest anytime you see them. You see some level 3 character down here running this quest. Come down and make sure they don't get swarmed by zombies.
Those zombies are making a mess of that north barricade.
They're really not making a mess of anything except themselves. And my sword getting just guts and gore all over it.
We got some more trouble on the south barricade.
Alright. Probably gonna pick up another ability when I get done with this.
Coming in from the south side now.
14 SP. Could you not?
We got some more trouble on the south barricade.
Indeed we do. All kinds of trouble on the south barricade.
They're taking that southern barricade apart.
They're just not. Let's not be over dramatic. Come on, aggro on me.
Looks as though we got the situation under control for now.
I'm aware. It's important to make sure that that mission goal clears before you kill this guy. Even at low level, you can accidentally take him out too quickly. Then you gotta wait for him to respawn. Okay, so that should be... yeah, that was all my challenge journals. I guess I must have turned off the notification thing. Usually there would have been some stuff. Okay, so anyway, now, map. Let's go ahead and finish up these 2 quests, and then I'm probably going to log off of here. Where's that lore? That's interesting. I don't know if I got that one on my main guy. I probably do. I haven't been doing super completionist with my main. I've just been I've been doing all the missions. At some point I'll go through and make sure I've got all the lores, legends. Okay, you're the one keeping me in combat here? There we go. Alright, stop that. Okay, so Susie is up, but I'm not going to mess with her because she's always up. I think at one point in time maybe she was not always awake. Sometimes she wouldn't be there. I'm going to just pull a whole gang of zombies. Let's just see who follows. Just you guys? Okay. And they're all dead. Okay, let's stick that package I picked up earlier in the mailbox. Look at that. So, like I've mentioned with these, you know, don't not run stuff. Like, don't let them kill your fun, but do think about it a little strategically. Like if I would have completed these 2 side missions earlier, they would not count against this.
Come here. I won't bite. I promise.
Okay, recommended level 9. You must progress further in the story mission. Okay, so I couldn't do her quest anyway. She used to, in the old game, teach you how to do some fusing and stuff. Go up. These 2 right here, anytime later on when you're trying to fill out the challenge journal and you're like, I need to do 2 more side quests. If they're not on cooldown, head here, you can finish those real fast. All these zombies that are following me. Let's just go ahead and kill them outside. I still get XP for him. What's your problem, dude? Fire to the face. Fix that. Now, the next thing if I wanted to chase the challenge journal thing, if I wanted to do 3 more side missions, I could run and do that. Right now, I'm not concerned about it. This isn't the character that I play most of the time anyway. So I think what I'm going to do right now is go head back up here, cash in all my stuff that I've got. We'll do some item maintenance and maybe change into a different outfit because this one's pretty silly. Oh, apothecary. Okay, so let's move these to the side. Run it at a narrower resolution than I usually do. Alright, there's an elemental one. Sweet, 2 of them. I got 4 of these. Oh, look at that. That is some extremely good luck right there. That is a blue. Now, you need 2 greens to make a blue. Now, that said, it's not a very good blue. It's only a single dot. But I'm going to equip it anyway, because look at how much better it is than my green. So I'm going to equip this. This will not be the one that I keep for the rest of the game. I will absolutely use this to improve a better blue later. Like, for example, this one, when this luminous chain becomes blue, it will be better than this faded one is right now. Or, sorry, when this luminous medallion becomes blue, it will be better than this faded one. I honestly probably won't keep this one either, because it's only 2 dots, and I'll probably want to get a 3 dot. Now, let's sort these guys here. Just since we had something interesting happen, let's look at the auction house. So this is a neck talisman. So let's look up here at the auctions. We'll go to talismans, and we'll go to neck talismans. And we'll go to quality superior. Superior is your blues, okay? So let's search. You know, usually this would not be the case. That 60,000 marks of favor is the thing that I might that might be super helpful on this low-level character. Honestly, even more than this is helpful. That 60,000 marks. That will get me into sprints. This could just be the auction house being buggy, though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hang on to this, but I'm not going to upgrade it, because or equip it, because if you upgrade it or you equip it, it becomes bound to you. Where are they coming off with this faded medallion for 60k when there's this on there? See how this one's got a red background? Red background items have special effects. See how this one has that whenever you hit an enemy who's below 50%, you apply damage over time. That's 10 over 5 seconds. It's not even that great. Let's search again. Okay, but notice when we look at prices, like, see how this one's green, which means that in order to turn it into that blue one, you've got to level it up to 20, level another green up to 20, and then combine them. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's talk about this auction house for a second before I get out of here. If I do Radiant as the search, apparently I hit caps lock at some point. Okay, so good grief. That's a lucky find, getting a purple like that. Okay. This right here, this Radiant medallion, if I take that and level it up, it will become much better than the 1 dot. Well, not much, but it will become better than the luminous one that I've got right now. But notice you can pick one of them up for 100, but then you're going to have to spend a lot of time or marks either getting materials, getting more of them to upgrade, or yeah, you're gonna have to spend either more time grinding items, or you're gonna have to spend more marks buying items. But notice, like here, whenever you heal an ally that's below 50%, their protection is increased by 800. That's really nice right there. When you heal an ally who's below 50, you have a 15% chance to generate 1 energy. Man, really? Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to buy that. Okay, so I have to go to the auction house to pick that up now. Let's just do this. We'll go to Gartha real quick. Now, that blue one, that's just going to save me from having to buy or upgrade another blue. I also would like to look, what do I need to get my next one? Yeah, so see, my first sprint upgrade, how much did that thing cost me? It was like 2,500. Your sprint 3 upgrade is 20,000 marks of favor. So it takes a little bit to get up to that. Or of course you can use Arum. Claim purchase. Okay. So I'm going to first take that, and then I'm gonna upgrade it. And again, looking at the challenge journal, six item empowerments is gonna get me another 600 marks of favor. So instead of just dropping all of these on there, I'm gonna do this. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Okay, so I've got that. Now this is level 4 already. Now I'm going to take this one, and this is level 6, but I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this, just to show you there are no mistakes really. I'm going to take this and put it here, and notice that's going to take this all the way up to level 8. It's going to gain 650 XP from this instead of the usual 250. So that's going to take this up to level 8. And it will warn you, because I've already leveled this some. But this is nowhere near as good. Let me say no, though, real quick. Let's look at this. So, Luminous Medallion, 62 power rating, 95626. 54 power rating. It's already almost caught up, and it's 2 levels behind. So now this is going to be the one that I'm going to wear on this character. She's going to hang on to this for the whole game. So if I take this now, let's say we did something stupid. See how this will give 1,000 XP and it would bump that up to 13. I'm not going to do that, okay? This is more valuable to me in its current state. Now, let's go ahead and equip this one, so we can compare them next to each other. See, now look at this. This is still, it's better than my green that's a 3 dot with an added effect. So, would it make more sense to go ahead and equip this? Maybe. I can tell you that I'm going to equip it now. Maybe not. You know, I may sell that on the auction house. When you pick up a blue as a random drop, consider selling it at the auction house. You may decide not to, but give it some thought. Don't just out of hand decide to keep it. Okay, so let's get you up there. And yeah, do your
Critical empowerment.
do your empowerments
results.
one at a time. Up until once you've got your challenge journal thing. Once you've done that, you know, do them as multiple things. Okay, so I'm going to hang on to that. I'm not going to have it end up bound to me. Let's run over here real quick and sell off the stuff I don't need. Oh, look. Free XP. These are a difficult thing to get, those currencies there. Okay, so I don't need this book. That's blood magic. I don't need this claw or this hammer. If you do accidentally sell something, you can buy it back. So that's always good. Let's check the auction house and see if it's just was glitched earlier or something. So talisman, neck, superior, search. Man, those really are the only ones. So like I could throw that up there for 50,000 marks of favor. And that's like 10 days worth of grinding that it would save. But then later on I'm just gonna have to buy a different one. Let's do all superiors and see what kind of pricing. Ashes, not surprising that ashes are the cheapest. Alright, so I haven't decided yet if I'm going to sell that or if I'm going to use it. Let's go back to the Postal Service. Take all attachments, delete all mail. Alright, let's go back up here to my blade. I can't get hone yet. I only got 6. Passives. There's no point unlocking this yet because I don't have the skill that it would improve. So I'm not going to buy that yet. I'm going to come down here to Elemental. Firebolt is what I'm using. I know that I'm going to be using... let's go back over to actives. I know I'm going to be using Inferno a lot. It's a really useful thing. Fortunately, it's on the same thing as Firebolt, so I can not get any of it yet, but let's go to passives. This one improves my Firebolt. And this one improves my Inferno. So I'm going to start along this path, and I'm going to fill out at least to there before I pick up anything else, probably. Let's see here. So that's going to give me permanent 25 to my protection. That is going to improve my Firebolt, which I'm using right now. So that's already going to help me out. And I can't afford that one yet. Alright. So let's do that. Let's do dressing room here. Let's remove that. Let's get rid of... Oh, is it as a... Trickster Warlock. Can I remove all at the same time? Remove. Remove. Won't let me remove it? Okay, I guess I gotta equip. Maybe she's not got any clothes on underneath. I don't need a hat or glasses or a headband. What do we got here? Double breast trench coat. That's the one that she got. You. These are all from because of having the old game. I'd already earned all of these. Alright, apparently she's not wearing pants, which is going to be a problem. what is going on with her clothes here? Let's just put on the warlock outfit here. Maybe just run around with that on. Okay. Those are the only shoes I've got. All right, let's just leave her with the warlock outfit. I like it. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off of here for the time being. As always, I am Ailshawn from the Grammar Club. You can check us out at patreon.com/thegrammarclub. We make music, we play games, we do nerdy things in general. I'm out of here for now, but I will see you again soon, hopefully, right? All right. I will see you later.